It's one of those things that if you want to live a balanced life and a life where you are only faced with things that you can control, you should contemplate on death more frequently, specifically during times of stress, right? Like that's one of the passages that we read in that The Art of Dying by Seneca. This is a great example. I spoke to students the other day, and his daughter was sick and he had a lot to do at work. I coach him in mental discipline, right? And I asked him, I'm like, okay, but what's the worst that can happen? I'm like, is your daughter, like, do we need to take her to the emergency room? And he goes, nah, she just has a cold. So whenever she's crying, that means she just want to be close to dad. I'm like, okay, cool. So what's the worst thing that can happen at work? You gonna get fired? He's like, no, somebody in my team will pick it up. I'm the team leader, so someone in my team will pick it up. I'm like, okay, so what are we worried about? What are we stressing for? Because you might die tomorrow. So this little itch of stress that is uncomfortable when you're sitting down, this little scratching, right? It's like, why are we worried about this if that is not such a big deal that you're just saying? What are we doing?